Oh.
Here we are, guys.
Day one. Pit lane interview. Wayne Healy. Joel's just dropped him. He's sack flicked him.
I'm Chris Buckley.
Welcome to HQXtra. I'm Wayne Healy, and joining me today is none other than my co-host here, Chris Buckley, Bucko, and Ian McFly, whatever your name want to call him, McLean.
Thanks, mate.
Welcome to the show.
Appreciate that.
Well, listen, I'm just trying to get in a little bit early because I know I'm going to cop it somewhere between you.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, of course you don't. And welcome to the show, everyone. Thank you very much for taking your time and joining us. Lots to talk about. We're going racing this weekend, coming up at Wakefield Park, New South Wales. Queenslanders are coming down, heaps to talk about, Bucko. But we've got so many people to thank, and without our sponsors, we don't get to do this show. So, again, we just want to thank everyone for watching. Don't forget, like, share, whatever you can do, subscribe, YouTube, the whole lot. Let's get HQs out there and get them running.
Speaking of our sponsors, Wayne, we'd like to thank CO International, Harvey's Towing and Mechanical, Osborne's Transport.
Yeah, big thanks to Asset Plumbing, Kerway, Asphalting, and Ready Strip as well.
Hands-on first aid, and also our new sponsors that have come on board have done great things for us with the E-Series and that, Command Digital. So we are very lucky to have some great support, and mate, look, H kicking goals, even in a bad situation that it is, all the world, around the world, how bad it's going. Victoria's now going down to lockdown. We feel sorry for you Mexicans. No, I mean, we do actually do, but
as we've always said, Wayne, without our fantastic sponsors, we can't do any of this. So we
exactly
we do really
appreciate.
We really appreciate it, guys. It's it's fantastic. The camaraderie that's been shown towards us and the support that's been shown to us is phenomenal. So we again thank you so much, guys, and hopefully it continues on to the future.
Exactly, and a couple of birthday shout-outs: Tracy Molden, Sue Ashland, and Queenslander. What's his name? Just it's on the tip of my tongue. Look.
Shall we start from A to Z?
Happy birthday.
Jeffers, is it?
Jeffers, that's it, Neil Jeffers.
Neil Jeffers.
Thank you. It was on the tip of my tongue. I knew it, you Selena, didn't you?
I did, I see that.
So happy birthday all those people, and everyone else that's had a birthday recently, happy birthday to you all.
What I stumbled across over the weekend, and I only got a chance just to run it past you guys, but it came up on Facebook. Someone liked one of our posts and liked the Facebook page recently, and was going through a back catalogue, I guess, of the things that have sort of been posted. One of them came back that we could see was notified sort of through to us that someone had liked it, which we do all the time. We keep an eye on who does and doesn't. Well, one of which was John Bow the other day. Yes. That was a nice little plug for that. But secondly, one of the Facebook posts that came back had reached nearly 80,000 people.
Not bad, eh?
80,000 people. A post that we put on HQXtra 12 months ago.
They love me.
It's gone around the world.
They love me.
It was actually Chris that put it on.
I was going to say, thanks for that, Ian.
Well done, Chris.
Someone noticed.
Yeah. No, good job for that one. But
80,000 people, that's quite amazing, isn't it?
80,000 people.
So reached 80,000, that's a football stadium.
A couple of gibberers like us.
Yeah. So, that was just amazing to see.
It is good to see, yeah. So keep going. Like Wayne says all the time, like our stuff, share it. It does make a difference. It helps us spread the word and promote what we're trying to do here.
Look, we're a one category make. We're the only guys doing it. We love our category. We love our support that we get. There's a whole lot of racing out there, and that actually hit that. Probably that post hit everyone, in racing. It wasn't just us. And that's what we love, the guys that all around the racing are getting involved with HQs and what we put in there. But yeah, we just need to keep the racing and all the fraternity going and keep pushing hard, keep liking, keep sharing, keep us going out there. And we're an old make. We're a 30-year-old category. The longest one-made series, one of the long. I think the one someone's pointed out that the minis or something like that in England.
Yeah, there's an Austin class in England.
Yeah, something like that. But look, we're classed as entry-level class. We're classed as cheap motorsport, and we've got to keep promoting it because we don't want it to die. And although look, time will tell. It will slow down eventually with being 50-year-old cars. But wow, geez, we're doing some good things, and HQ, the whole HQ fraternity around Australia is doing some great things.
And again, yeah, community is probably the word that comes most to it. And I've had more contact with people during this period than I would have at any other point in time.
You're going to struggle with next time you go to a race meeting because you're going to go, hey, there you go. And you know, who the hell are you?
It's just a guy. Yeah, look.
It's true, isn't it?
I know, it's very true.
Especially in the E-Series. You know, the E-Series, we're on, we're talking to people.
Yep.
And, like, there's a lot of people that you might not have met yet.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're going to
absolutely.
go, oh, how you going? And it's just going to be a quick introduction because you've known and you've been together. I've already been talking over the headsets and through the game and everything. So you already got a good understanding of who they are already, but without even looking at them. So
and we have a common interest, so it's going to be.
Oh mate, look, you know what, the E-Series has brought the fraternity of HQs around Australia even closer together. Yeah. It's just, you know, and again that comes down to thanks to Command Digital for helping us out there, Jason. And all his crew are, mate, massive. And
it's continuing. It's going.
Oh, look, it's reached another level now. We'll talk about it later on, but it's definitely continuing.
Bathurst is coming up, isn't it?
Our Bathurst is the E-Series pinnacle, so we're looking forward to that.
We won't say nothing.
We will talk about that soon.
Later.
But you've got something happening this weekend.
Yes, mate. The cars are rolling out at Wakefield Park down at Goulburn in New South Wales. We have a few interstaters coming in, which is fantastic. So looking well to that, mate. Look, can't wait to get back out on the track. It's been a long time coming. Itching to get there. Car's ready to go. It's on the trailer. Got a couple of little things to do, and I suppose everyone else has too. Last minute thing. It's funny, isn't it? We've had that much time. To work on our cars and I'm still doing last minute things to get a...
Yeah, I don't think it'd take you 12 months. You could say, oh look, there's another race me in 12 months. Yeah. Not a problem. 4 days out.
Well, we built the car in 6 weeks.
Yeah, that was when you built it.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago.
That's when Chris built it. Yeah.
Hey, settle.
Did you even give him a coffee or a scone or something on the side? Or?
That's just wrong. I gave him water. It was cheap.
But no, you're right. It's. I think there'll be some teething issues, and that's what Friday's about. So
it's apparently supposed to rain though. That car's a weapon in the wet, so you'll be
heard. Yeah, have you got the wipers working?
I have. Everything's working. They burnt out last time, but I'm telling you, the car hates me. I took it to get it all tuned up on Saturday. I woke up, I put the car on the trailer. Woke up the next morning to go off. I go to the dyno. Flat tyre in the trailer.
Is the trailer green as well?
No, it's black. Right. So I drive down the road, I fix that one, drive down the road, another tyre goes flat.
No. 2
flat tyres. 2 flat tyres. Before I even started. Then I go, right, I fixed it. I got the 2 tyres, so I run an hour late. I left my place and got about 5-6 k's up the road and forgot all the spare parts, and I was going to take the spare diggies and carby, and I'm thinking, this is just not, the car hates me. The car hates me.
I reckon get away with the green. I reckon
purple, pink.
Hey, there's plenty of colours. We've seen on the E-Series the amount of colour variations that are there. Pink. There is a pink one there.
Do you remember the movie where he says, green's nice?
Green is nice.
Green's nice.
There's only one colour green that works on a race car, it's BRG. No other colour is lucky.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna keep. I'll stick with it. I'm gonna
see what happens.
See what happens this weekend,
mate. Exactly right. Break the curse.
Well, if not,
is this
if not, there'll be a car up for sale shortly.
It's third race meeting, yeah.
It's third race meeting, yeah. Well,
fresh.
Sorry, it's second really.
Well,
one only got an outlap bit.
It arrived.
Let's just go back through the history of me since we built this car again, right? Rebuilt this car.
4 hour.
The 4 hour. Didn't want to play ball when I got in the car. Bucko jumps in, flies. As soon as I jump in the car, piss down rain, wipers don't work. Bucko jumps in the car, rain goes away, flogs him. Does a great job. Yeah, we were ages behind him, and just wouldn't play ball. I've done 4 outlaps. I think I've done more outlaps in that car than I've done laps. So the next round, first round this year, go down to Wakefield Park, blow a motor up in qualifying. Car hates me. Tell you the car hates me. I jumped in someone else's car, outlap. That car blew up. I didn't do it, but it blew up. So I'm thinking, this is just not good. So, but I'm more keen. I'm confident the car's good.
Onwards
I'm happy.
Onwards and upwards.
That's
from
it.
here.
You got to look positive, don't you? Look, at the end of the day, if it don't work, I bought a boat.
If we weren't,
You bought a boat. That's right.
I've got my dream, so I'm happy days.
talking about the boat's meant to be wet on the weekend, so see what comes of that.
Also, speaking of race cars, obviously, question of the week. I'm sure you've got plenty of these answers for this one, Wayne.
Yes.
But our question of the week this week, and we really want to get some input, guys. So get on the keyboard, type us, get some answers coming in. What's the dumbest thing you've done in a race car, or racing a car, or preparing a race car? Give us some feedback. We want to hear it because I'm sure there's some. I've got one. I'm sure Wayne's got plenty.
Well, let's hear it.
I'm sure.
Who wants to open? That's the thing. Who's going to be first up? John, you go.
I don't know if you want the dumbest thing or the stupidest thing or the.
What's all the same?
Okay, well the dumbest thing.
Pretty much the same.
The dumbest thing's easy. That's my jump start from last year. That was the dumbest.
That wasn't dumb, mate. That was planned. That was.
Yeah, but
It was dumb.
That's classic, though.
I just took a bit of
turned into
inspiration from Walkie. I thought if I can do that. I can
But
do it.
you've set a precedence because now it's called I've done a bucko.
Bucko
Yep.
start,
I've done
yeah.
the bucko start.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
So he said, you know,
Yeah. The dumbest thing is in 2012, the year I won the championship. I'm racing. I think I was even racing you at Eastern Creek, and forgot to put fuel in.
Oh.
And I'm coming around every lap. I'm coming onto the straight. It takes I get at it every lap.
Oh no.
So I was on there running on empty the whole race and got through and finished finally, and won a championship, thank God. But that was probably the dumbest.
I remember a bit of that.
Yeah, every time I hit the straight,
Leading go.
so you go. And also coming up over the hill and around the back. So that's probably
You
the,
end up sold that car to the championship car. but, yeah.
Championship winner.
And your finest moment?
Look, I won't say it's mine because I've had a couple of crackers. I've done myself out a few things at a few
Should I
times.
write a book about mine?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Funniest one I've been involved with, and I'll take co-credit for it. But we're at Bathurst, 2012.
Hang on. Did you say co-credit?
Yeah.
So there's someone else involved?
Yeah.
So you're putting them under the bus?
Well, it was
Yeah,
his fault.
okay.
I
Oh,
was
it's his fault.
involved.
I'll see that.
I was involved.
So it's not your dumbest thing, it's someone else's dumbest
no,
thing?
but it's hysterical.
Okay.
So went and shot up to Bathurst, running well, had an issue with the motor, and we're like, look, we don't want to ruin the second day, so we'll change it overnight, not a problem. So Bathurst weather came in, it was wet, we were in the pit, so it was like road base, it was dark, popped a spare motor into it, we were getting wet under the car, like it was just horrendous. So everyone's chilled out and gone home. So got back, finished the car off, turned it over, fantastic. Finally got this thing running, right? Beautiful. Vroom, vroom. Jeez, it's revving up well. Glad we put this fresh motor in. It's going to be cracking. Yeah, vroom, vroom. Jeez, it's revving. Like, seriously, we're impressed. Like, how good is tomorrow going to be? How good is tomorrow going to be? Right, John, just drive it up to the pits and we'll right from here. Stuart Spry this was, and myself.
lucky he doesn't watch the show.
He doesn't watch the show.
Which clutch did you put in it? The one off the motor or the spare one? Oh, I thought you had that. Nah. No,
No clutch whatsoever.
That was off the other one.
Yeah, goal.
This thing revved, boom! It was like a Formula 1 car. Boom! Just boom! Yeah, fantastic. Because it was what, like 5-6 kilos less on the flyweight. So, yeah. So out she came. Start again. Another 2 hours in the rain and the wet and all that. So yeah, as in that's co-blame for that one, but that's the way
Kenny,
it goes.
right. Took the driver's side out on the steel post. The petrol bounce. Yeah, goal. Well done. That's not a bad effort. Leighton, bro. Okay, I'm not sure.
Left the bonnet clips open on a VL Group A.
Oh.
Smashed the roof, windscreen and the bonnet.
Oh, yes.
Nice work, Leighton.
Well, nice work. Wayne has to take, what? Wayne has to take stickers off from 8 years old tyres. Thank you, Ray Ocado. I don't run 8-year-old tyres. Kenners have been in less than that.
Yeah, you might need nobbles for this weekend.
What did he say the other week? You go off my timing lap by calendars.
Your laps are timed by calendars,
By
not
calendars.
not by stopwatches.
Yeah, mine was a pretty simple and easy one. It just this tink, 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 and I'm saying, this motor just keeps pinging. I don't know why. It's just pinging its head off, and I drive in. I slow down, it goes, and I go fast, and it's pinging its head off, and going, what am I doing? I come in, I back the timing off, go out, do it 5 times until I realised it was a loose fuck. Ooh, the loose nut, in the top of on the dash, and I couldn't see it, and it picking its head off. It was the same sound. It was driving me nuts, and I didn't even know.
The loose nut behind the wheel, baby.
So anyway, there's my stupidest thing. I wasted a whole practice, and it drove me nuts.
I'll one better that one. Yeah, Stewie Sproul was involved again because he's the only reason. He's the only reason I race, so I can blame him for everything because it's the only reason I'm there. But yeah, turned up to Oran Park, one of the later meetings before it got shut down, and car in the pits. Right, got to go out for a session. Fantastic. Right, okay, out we go. Right, helmet on. Yep, out you go, flying. Right, and down turn one, bit loose in the rear, sort of thing. Yeah, okay, right, no worries. Another couple of laps. Oh, geez, there's a bit boaty in the back. Oh, well, whatever, came back in. Bit of a noise in the back, Stewie. Do you want to check what that is? Yeah, no worries. We'd had a head sitting in the back of the car, back of the boot, and it had punched holes like from one side of the rear quarters to the other side.
Someone else did it with a jack. I don't know who.
Okay,
it was you.
We'll ask for another one a year later. That's two for me. That's two for
one more.
Okay.
It wasn't me, but I have seen a spare tyre left in there. Who done that? Was that you?
It wasn't you, Chris?
Nah.
Okay.
I've seen that.
I think it was Pedro.
Oh, Peb would have come up with a few.
Yeah. Wow.
Peb would have come up with a few.
Hey, you watch out, he's coming after you this weekend, mate.
Here we got Jodine. There we go. When asked by Team Medical, are you okay after shunt answer?
After a shunt, I answered with, I am, but when I get hold of the other bloke, he's
Not well.
He's F something ED.
Learn to keep the observation quiet myself. Yeah. See, stranger things have happened. But let us know what your...
keep them coming, come on. I'm sure you've all got stories.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Keep them coming. Let us know what your dumbest thing in racing is.
Bruce Heinrich, you must have at least one.
Oh, at least. Joel's got to have 100. I mean, he's only been racing for 3 years, but he's got to have heaps.
We've probably got an hour show on
Jason Mole, here we go. Jason Mole left the esky full of... we left the esky full of something in the back of my car in practice. Wonder what was leaking when I came back. Well, at least you had refreshments.
Ricardo here. Start of the Bathurst 24 Hours in 2003, ready to take photos. Take one shot, then I hear the motor driving the camera, winding the roll of film. I was on the last image of the 35mm film, missed the whole start.
Oh.
Everyone's got a story. I mean,
Wow.
If you're photographing or you're racing,
That's it, yeah.
we've all had
Brandon One-Lum's watching. How are you, Brandon? Come
to
and
see
get your car.
Brandon.
Don't you let anyone take it, you mongrel.
So, back to real racing.
Yes.
Wakefield Park this weekend.
Absolutely.
We've got some imports. How many did we
We've
end
got
up?
6.
We have 6, mate.
6 Queenslanders.
Yeah, 6
Fantastic.
Queenslanders, yeah.
I did actually get a photo not long before we came on air, all packed on the transporter. Some
On their way.
Harvey's transports.
Mark Strachan was spewing. He couldn't watch the show. He was like, I'm going to be driving.
Yeah.
There you go.
Hey, actually, Brandon, while you're watching, are you running your Commodore this weekend down at Wakefield? Are you part of that at all? Let us know.
But yeah,
I actually, I did see in just scrolling through the entry list, I've seen DeQuino. He's in another
He
car
races
in a
Commodore,
different
yeah.
category.
Yeah, Commodore.
Oh, Daniel does?
Yeah, Daniel.
Oh, cool.
One of our old champions.
Yep.
Used to race HQs.
Yeah,
Same
so
guy.
as I was saying, 6 Queenslanders coming down. It's actually made our grid size the best out of every category again, which is fantastic.
24 cars at the
Yeah,
moment.
24 cars.
That's good.
Biggest
I
grid,
think maybe even more. It could be more. So we're going all right.
Well, entries closed
Oh,
today, so
Look, it's a shame that Victorians can't come up. I'm pretty sure that they would have loved to. We got 6 Queenslanders. They're itching. They're jumping out of the skin to come there.
it's the first race meeting in the country for HQs
yeah.
since lockdown.
Are they all the Harveys guys?
I'm not sure
Like
if
every car's
South
a Harveys
Australia
guy?
can get across. Brandon, no. Okay. Thanks, mate, for letting us know. I thought you were running your Commodore. How is the Commodore going? I hope you're going well, buddy.
Yeah, I think they're all Harvey's cars. I'm sure they were.
Should get
Yeah.
you on the show.
Yep.
They were.
No, that's awesome. Oh, look,
Oh, bloody, absolutely awesome.
from a trip south is okay, but obviously north's
Well,
not
South
going to happen.
Australia,
But
I mean, are they restricted coming into New South Wales at the moment?
no, we're okay. New South Wales to South Australia is fine, but basically Victoria's no go for anyone in or out. So,
Okay.
but we miss out.
I forgot to mention your hat. It's fantastic. Is there,
Yeah, good
is
looking
there-
hat that.
Is there a reason why you're wearing it?
Yeah. Because it's a good-looking hat.
It's a fantastic looking hat.
It is a good-looking hat.
There is a reason why I'm wearing. There is a reason why I'm wearing it. Is
You can't tell us the real reason.
I can't tell you the real reason.
That's a family show.
It's a family show. No, the truth is that I said to Michelle that I want a little bit more. So whoever's ringing you, you've got to turn that off, mate. I said because
It's Michelle. She's saying,
it's Michelle.
shut up.
She's
saying, shut up.
She hates me having like she said, don't shave your head. Don't, if you shave your head, I'm not giving you sex. I said, well, I'm not getting it anyway. So there it is. Done. Now, if I was serviced well,
Did say we shouldn't be mentioning this.
Put the hat back on.
put that back on.
Anyway, moving on.
By the way, we haven't mentioned that we're streaming on YouTube as well as
Absolutely,
Facebook.
YouTube.
And a part of that's a bit of a segue because we did have a request on the way down. Matt actually asked, were we on YouTube because his father wouldn't mind finding a bit more out about the upcoming sort of things that we do talk about and would like to know whether it's on YouTube. So that is the case and gives you a bit of a segue on why he would have been interested.
Exactly.
Well, we've had a few issues with computers and leading up into our shows and everything trying to sync into everything. So we've been chasing gremlins, and it's just because of we're a young show, as in, and we're building. So we're getting there, and our producer Rob behind the scenes, Numbnuts McDougall, doing a great job.
Thumbs up.
Now we've got a new co-producer up the back there, Jeff. He's helping us out, and we're looking. We're getting better, and it's getting bigger and better. So again, with the support that we have from our sponsors and the support we have, just in general, has been is the reason why we will get better and we get as much information out there as we possibly can to you guys, because that's what we are. We're a hub of that's what we want to be. We want to be the hub of information for you guys for HQ Racing and any type of racing. If you want to sling us some information, let us know. We'll help you out. So if there's anything we can do, anything possible that you want to know about, hey, look, throw us a line, throw us a message, Facebook, whatever, Messenger, email, website. Our website's going great. We've hit over 1,700 likes and followers now. We're just building, and it's just going great guns.
Talking about building, I still remember at Christmas. It was December, and we were having a chat about how good would it be.
900 people at Christmas.
1,000. Yeah, how good would it be to have 1,000 people? That'd be a pinnacle. And now,
bad, eh?
6 months on,
and again, that's thanks to you people out there throwing your support behind us and watching us religiously every show. So
and sharing. It makes a big difference.
Like and share.
It really makes a massive difference.
Does.
If you like and share, it really helps us a lot. So please, it's just a click of the button.
that 80,000 hits was 420 shares.
That's correct.
And it just snowballs. So yeah, the more we can get out there, the better off we can help the category.
Just talking about Wakefield Park, a notable
Absence
is Brett Osborne not coming down.
Yep.
And
well, he does have the option of dropping around. So
that's exactly right, mate. So you've got the option of dropping that round. Johnny Baxter, there's a few people that are not there. You're not yourself. Yourself's not racing this week.
Unfortunately, I organise the dates for these meetings, and I tried my damnedest to make it happen for myself, but unfortunately, the majority won't. Look, I appreciate that everyone wants to go back racing, and I'm just glad that we're getting the Kiwis back on track, and we're going to be there.
Exactly.
And Ian's going to come down for the weekend, apparently.
Yeah, look, that'll be a great thing.
And Rob's going to be there, so they'll be with their boom mic to get some interviews. We can't get too close, so if you see the guys around, make sure you say good day.
Well, look, it's a big thanks and an appropriate one to say thanks to Wakefield Park. I contacted them directly on Monday to let them know what we were doing. There's no point sort of rocking up and me being stuck with Wayne for 8 hours, really, in a pit shed. So that's what they did.
Let's just refer me getting stuck with you.
That's yeah, but I can fix the car. But
I can tell you to fix the car.
But the way they set it up at Eastern Creek with the supercars is they were confined. They were literally in your pit bay and there was no entry exit from there. So to have the chance to be able to do that, and they've been very proactive in sort of saying, look, it's great for the sport. They knew who we were, they knew what we were about, and they knew where our intentions were lying, and they had enough respect to sort of let us to be able to do it. So there'll be some guidelines, but again, great to see the Queenslanders down there. We'll be able to do some chats with them.
Let's talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's have a look who's coming down.
Queenslanders?
Scotty Madden.
Yep. No, it's not.
So that's 2 in 1. That's a bit of an in-joke there, but yeah.
Brandon Andreski.
Brandon Andreski.
And the Godfather. No, Yeah,
Mark-
look, Scotty Andreski coming down, has won a championship up there. Very good driver.
The three of them have one.
Brandon won it last year. Joey.
They've all won it.
Oh, mate, they're all. Mate, there's just
Might have been the same car, though, so I don't know.
Then you've
The
got
engine,
you guys.
anyway.
You got I think Ty Gray's coming
Yep,
down.
Ty's me.
You
Mark
got
Stratton.
Mark Stratton.
Mark, yep.
And another Madden coming down as well. So, look, Jared. Is it Jared?
Mate, I can't remember.
I can't remember. It's off the top of my head.
I'm sure
You got-
someone will tell
that's,
us.
you know,
That's
the
6.
Godfather's bringing 6 of them down.
Yeah.
And
Great.
Mate, with that beautiful
Harvey-
transporter full of HQs coming all the way. It looks
Harvey
awesome, mate.
Time Mechanical
Priceless.
Services Transporters bringing 6 cars down. Looks
Priceless.
absolute fantastic. Looks absolutely brilliant. So
Looking forward.
It
can't
does.
wait to beat them when they come
And
down.
we again thank Joe for his support of
Yeah.
New South Wales and the
Godfather
HQ
Joe.
category in general, because that's a big effort to get 6 cars to a race meeting 1,000 miles or 1,000 kilometres away. So well
Absolutely.
done, mate. Good on you.
Question on the spot. How are we looking New South Wales wise for the rest of the rounds? Is there a time in
We have
point in
dates.
time?
We have dates that are set for us.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, again, I can't say
Nothing's
confirmed because,
They're just
as you see in what happens in the last week, things change day to day,
Yep.
hour to hour at the moment. But
Because Queensland's
because apparently, I heard on the way here tonight, actually tomorrow morning, the Premier is going to come on with some further restrictions for New South Wales, and they're not major, but
Yep.
there is some more.
restrictions again for us. I thought we.
I think it's more got to do with border states,
Aubrey.
border
okay.
towns.
yeah, Aubrey and Wodonga,
Yeah,
and
they might
Yep.
be moving the border a little bit for a while, apparently.
which sucks for Brad Jones. So they're actually
Well, apparently all the V8s. You know, we don't
Well,
talk about V8s, but
they will come up. Yeah.
they
all coming up
they're
and
actually
stuff like
housing
that.
themselves out of Eastern Creek through the
Not all of
interim.
them. They got Eurobus out
Some-
in the Southern Highlands at Betty's Farm.
Ah, yeah,
They-
that makes
they-
sense.
Yeah, they
Yep.
all travelled up. They had 10 hours to pack yesterday, apparently, and get out of
Yeah,
there, and they did.
and the Kellys went over the border.
Well, that's right.
It's 30 k's or something like that over the border sort of thing. But yeah, poor Brad's down there, and he was fine, and now they're sort of looking to maybe move the goalpost pretty quick there too. So.
Again, guys, don't forget our question of the week, because we love to hear funny
do.
stories,
We
funny
want-
stories about
we
the
want
dumbest
instant
thing you've
crackers.
done while racing a HQ or when been involved with HQs.
Racing in
Because
general.
I know there are some great stories, and I think we need to hear them. Gives us a laugh. We
There's
like to
plenty-
laugh, so
there
it's
is
good.
plenty. I mean, who was the one that went out racing and all of a sudden realised that, oh, did I do the wheel nuts up? Next minute, bang, and the wheel's just gone straight past him, flying down the track. I forgot to do the wheel nuts up.
I know that a wheel actually no, it was an axle broke.
That was my second story.
So was you?
It was me.
That was you.
But I got a good excuse too, right?
How you got an excuse for that?
Reason.
You know what happens, right? You take your wheels off, you adjust your brakes,
Yep.
you're checking the brakes, whatever.
Yep.
You put them all back on, and
Yep.
you do 3 of them up. You get to the last one,
Yep.
and some numbnuts, I'm not going to name names, says,
Your dad?
no, he's all right. It was his mate.
I like your dad.
So do I. But anyway, he goes, he asked me to do something or interrupted me while I did this thing for him, and then just didn't do the wheel up. Forgot about it. And then we go out for we were leading the Hopwood. Going
That's
great,
right. It was the Hopwood.
going
Yes,
great
that was
guns
the
and up the
Hopwood.
top over the hill.
Yes.
Actually, John Baxter's done the same, but he broke an axle and he's,
Who won that race?
Yeah, front
Do you know?
I don't know.
Can't remember.
Might have been
One
you.
of the Vickies? One of the Vickies that year? Augusta? Johnny Augusta
I
went
don't
up.
remember, mate.
Can't win
I was devastated.
Yeah, oh, fair enough too.
Hey, while we are talking about questions of the week, we've been running on our Facebook page and also in the show the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
Who
getting
would you
great,
like to see
great
in the Hall of
response
Fame?
too, because a lot of nominations come through. I think we're up to 50 nominations, and we were going to cap it at 50, but as we discussed tonight, I think it's a great idea just to let it roll and
Nominate you whoever you like. You know, look, at the end of the day, we will bring it down, and then everyone will get to vote on it.
It is a who's who of HQ racing.
Oh,
you
it's
know,
mind-blowing.
It's some very
It brings people out of the woodwork. They start talking about racing, and you know, they're talking about this. They're talking about who done that. You know, and all of a sudden, yeah, oh, you know what? He's done great things for HQs. Bang, nominate him. There's, you know, people get nominated and haven't raced at HQ.
And that's
You know, so that's a good thing too.
And
so
it's tricky.
It's just not what you do on the track. It's what you do off the track as well. So, you know, if you've got a Hall of Famer that you think is worthy of being part of the Hall of Fame, you know, put their name in and let's see where it ends up. At the end of the day,
It's a
what
long
we'll
time.
do is we'll bring it down to 10 and we pick 5 at the end of it. And we'll do this every year. So 5 people will be added every year to the HQXtra Hall of Fame. So don't forget. dumbest thing, send that. Let us know what you're doing, and also the Hall of Famers. That's unreal.
Got another one.
Yeah, cool.
Jason Bowles got one. This will be good, I think.
Yeah, let's have a look. Listen.
Grabbed first gear last year for the race start, but first he's not up in a HQ. I've done that too, actually. Yeah, go to first, it's reverse. Started in reverse and scared the shit out of Paul Dwayne.
That would have been good. That would have been fun.
Dwayne Cambridge behind me. Learned that lesson the hard way. Not my best moment.
Leighton, he rolled the car.
No, there was something before that.
Someone else?
Oh, it was Jeff Mulligan. I think he was talking about.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
They didn't put the wheel studs in. They didn't tighten them up, and they were loose. And,
Yeah, so.
wheel broke off. But it wasn't his car. That was the problem.
Oh, by the way, let us know if, obviously, at the moment, Victoria's, we feel for you guys down in Victoria. There's a lot of great racing, and a lot of great tracks down there at the moment that we just, obviously, everything the way it is, it don't look like it's, everything's in jeopardy there. It's in limbo. But, look, you know, besides the Victorians, there's a lot of good people, a lot of good tracks out there. Let us know if you've got any dates in your state to know when you're racing, because, pardon me, you know, I'm pretty sure that people would like to get around because they're not racing in the, you know, like 6 Queenslanders come down New South Wales. You know, if Queensland have got a track open in a date, I believe there was one, Morgan Park in August.
Yeah, coming up.
So,
yep.
And you were talking about they could be doing one dayers too. So let us know what the information. If you've got information and you've got roughly a secured date, well, let us know. Let's get it up there and let's fill those grids up.
Yep.
Let's get it happening for
Like I
everyone.
said, it's fantastic the Queensland guys coming down. We've got 24 or 5 entries for this weekend coming up, which is, in the current climate, I think that's a pretty good effort. So, and again, a lot of that contributes to those Queenslanders coming down to support us. So.
Exactly, mate. So
And we'd like to do it back too, to
Absolutely.
be
We'd love to,
fair.
yeah,
and
exactly right.
Look, there might even be just a different year, and we've lost some events that are completely out of our control. But at the same time, we know what we're going through versus other places in the world, and other people are struggling. And
which
whatnot,
leads us into our next segment, and that's the rumouroo that we've seen. And well, it's been confirmed in the sense that that the expressions of interest are out there. They're hoping that everything will go ahead, and that's Tassie.
Tassie, yeah.
Wow. 2 weekends in Tassie.
It's a pretty
Early next year, January, so it'll be nice and warm. A beautiful place to go to Tassie. I've never been there. I'd love to go there.
I think it's the good part about it is having
Unfortunately
2 race meetings in a week, basically.
Back to back.
Back to back.
Yeah.
I might be able to do one. Unfortunately, that just falls on my 30th wedding anniversary, so I'm pretty sure that
I've got an idea.
Michelle... Oh, because
Racing one day, one weekend, holiday,
Yeah, that's it.
racing.
Or
Let's do that.
she drives one meeting, you drive the other meeting.
Or I drive both meetings and she goes shopping. That works?
I'm sure she'd be up for the second option
I
too.
might take Vicky with me, she can go shopping with.
No, don't let Vicky go shopping with Michelle.
It's
Michelle go shopping with Vicky.
You need 2 jobs.
I do. Don't worry, I do.
But you're right, Tassie, that's a good one to look forward to. And
Tassie, like-
and
We'll get you a bit more information, but like I said,
As soon as we get it, yeah.
yeah, as soon as we get it, it's Basketville and Simmons Plains.
Basketville.
Basket case, that's me. Basketville and
I can actually
Simmons
tell
Plains.
you the dates too, because
yeah.
Cool.
So you've got end of January. I think it's like the
I think it was the 23rd,
29th,
24th.
Yeah, around that sort of last
And then
weekend
the
there.
last weekend in January, I think it was the
Yep.
31st and weekend.
yeah, Phil Ashland sent us through some information,
Yeah.
so thanks for that, Phil. It's the 23rd and 25th of January.
Yep.
Simmons Plains,
Yep.
and then the following weekend is the 30th and 31st of January, which is at Baskerville.
So
Big question will be getting the cars down. Once the cars down there, leaving there the week, where would you store them? How would that work?
I'm sure there'll be
I
plenty
was just
of
gonna
guys.
say,
Don't get me wrong. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure we could work something.
Someone
out.
will have a
There's a
paddock.
bit of a
Someone will have
logistics
a car somewhere. I'm
I mean,
sure we'll find
the
something.
Tassie people down there, the Toffees and Sue Ashland, she's great. So
You've got the Corballs as well, and
the Corballs, the Viking, they'll get it all sorted, and that would be a really. Mate, in 2 weekends you get to race 2 tracks in a place that not many people have raced at.
and there's a chance that there's a couple of cars down there too. So
there you
and
go.
it's the birthplace
With
of
some
HQ
interest.
Holdens,
Well, it is.
There you
It is. There you
HQ
go.
Racing.
Exactly right. So HQ's turn 50 next year, not racing wise, but the car itself was was born in 71.
Well, that'll be the
HQ.
32.
How ironic's the date? So there you go. So that'll be 50 years at the birthplace. That's
50
a good,
years, yeah.
That's a good one. So,
Racing started literally 20 years after that, and
which is a good one to look forward to. But sadly, we've lost events or moved events, and there's just so much up in the air, even in our own states. We're not really sure what is or what isn't.
well,
going
nothing's
to happen,
secure.
so-
And look, nothing is secured, and that's the hardest thing, is to work or to do everything we're supposed to. We are trying to do in HQ Racing by secure dates and trying to give as much information. Unfortunately, we can only give you what we've been told, and we can't lock anything down. We can't promise you anything because the way COVID-19 is at the moment, it's just taken all our how do you,
No, yeah, there's nothing in concrete because our plans can't be
that's
set
it,
because
yeah.
no one confirms
Yeah.
anything. Well, this weekend's definitely confirmed. I can
So
tell
what
you
I'm
that much.
What's gonna happen?
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, we apologise if the information we give you doesn't turn out to be correct. It's not something we're trying to do to give you misinformation, but things do change. So
And-
keep an
and
eye
that-
on.
We're obviously referring to the bend
Yeah.
there, and that's not something. That
Oh look,
and that's unfortunately out of
Unfortunately, that's the way
everyone's
it is.
control. But the good news is
out of
with that
control.
is that Rex Monahan did sign a 3-year deal.
Again, that's
Exactly.
a mega thing to,
So we've got to look forward to next year,
to
basically.
as
Well,
well.
that's it. See, so a lot of people wouldn't have known that it is a 3-year deal, and you know what? We can go back there next year. And to
Supercars
Rex
and
Monahan, to all the hard work he done,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it,
He deserves some
he
credit.
deserves the recognition he did, and you know, hopefully next year it all works out, everything goes back to normal, and we race at the bend with the V8s then.
And we may well get an
until
invite
then-
between now and then. There might be something else that
Well,
happens
yeah,
that
just look,
we just
things
don't know
change.
about. So
Look at everything's changing. You know, we were supposed to race at Motorsport Park. We lost it. V8s went there. Victoria's gone. They lost the bend. They went to Sandown. Now they're at Sandown. They're back at Eastern
we've got the
Creek.
Historics,
And things
the
are just
Wintons.
changing left, right, and centre. So, look,
get where you
guys,
can get
just-
to, I guess. And
Well,
that's what the Harvey
that's
guys
exactly
are doing.
right.
So.
Just
The
be
Harvey
as-
boys are doing
yeah.
it. They
That's
want to
great.
race. They want to come there and they're
That's
happy
it.
And
to
why don't we duck up to Queensland and do the
Well,
same thing
mate,
back?
yeah,
So,
I 100% want to go back up. I want to go up there and return favour. That's for sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
At the moment, I want to make sure they don't beat us down either.
Well, I think in the wet.
I tell you what,
bring your A game then.
When-
Yeah, well,
when was the
look,
last
mate,
time-
my goal, look, you set yourself goals, right? I haven't raced for a while. I haven't been going too good. Your car hates me. I'm
You've heard it here first.
Too late.
top 10.
That's 100%.
My aim is top 10
In quali?
in quali.
Okay.
Top 10 in quali, and then hopefully improve.
Good.
That's the goal.
That's
top
a-
10,
that's a
and then
good- that's a
improve.
good goal to have.
And, then,
That's
and
a-
improve every race.
that's
And
a
if I do
challenging
that,
goal
well,
too.
you look at, mate, the field's red hot. Even,
That's what I was
even
gonna say,
without Brett. John Baxter's not there, you're not there, you two aren't there, Stewie Spry's not there, and there's a few of the guys that are not there, but you've got Glenn Deering, Dwayne Cambridge, you've got, well,
No.
they've got Jason and Chris Mole
Yep.
are going for the championship.
We got
them two, they're
Leighton
going to be
with a brand new car.
Leighton and
And
Pedro's not far
Pedro,
behind.
Exactly.
You know, so
No,
just
you're
look
right.
at it.
It's
Dave
gonna be-
Proglio.
You haven't even mentioned Proglio, Luke
Sean
Harrison, Potsy. I mean, wow. I mean,
Yeah.
this could.
Same as there. I think we said at the start of the year, you got a top 10 that was
that's it.
going to be a challenge to get into, and now you've thrown in half a dozen fast cars as well. So, when was the last wet Wakefield round that you can remember?
It's been a while.
It's been a long time. I remember running against Darren Novak was the last time I was there. So
I've done
in the
since-
wet.
since then, but
Yeah.
yeah, apparently it's meant to rain. So
Here we go.
I'll give you guys in Queensland a tip. Watch out for turn. What's the last turn? What number is it? 9.
Be 8 or 9. Yeah.
Anyway, it's wet. There's a river runs across there.
That's right over the top. Yeah.
No, the last one coming on the straight.
Oh, and even
the river runs out there,
between
yeah.
1 and 2, you'd be dipping into turn 1, and then you just wait for it to slide, and then you catch it again on the second time out.
Gee, thanks, Benny. Bruce Heinrich, SA, first weekend of next month at Malawa. Well done.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Great
There's-
classic track.
There you go. A great track. Oh, the curbs are so high.
Yeah.
Anyway, Wayne Healy, your goal should be to do some actual racing laps. Who cares where you finish?
Well, thanks, Ben.
That's a good point.
Actually, is Benny
Thanks,
coming
Ben.
out? Is he
No, I don't think he's
joining the
I don't
crew?
think he
before.
is.
No, it's not.
No, okay.
I don't think he is yet. Well, actually, Ben, just to do an outlap would be nice. Getting past that would be great. But,
I can see people on the wall cheering you when you get to if you line up for a race.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of just.
Green lap of the gods.
I'm thinking of giving a speech if I finish a race.
Who to? No one's going to be there. You can't talk to anyone.
Interview you.
I'm the only guy. I'm the only guy that started 3 races and got 0 points.
Wait till Sunday.
And they used to give you qualifying points. They don't anymore. They've got none.
So you're still on 0.
It would have been funny if I got 1 qualifying point. What's your championship points?
One.
Just remember, mate, you can drop your worst round. So.
That's it.
Think positive.
I am. I'm positive. I'm positive the car hates me. But
You're
anyway,
right.
we'll get there. We'll get through it.
We will definitely get through it.
Racing's back, and that's the main
I am
thing.
actually quite jealous. Like, I have
I can understand why you'd be quite jealous, mate. That's
we have a family motorbike weekend that we have every year away, and unfortunately it fell on the same date, so I won't be there as you said. But I'm sure you guys will fly the flag.
Family first, and
That's good.
it's yeah, I'll look good, but I don't care about family.
You got another round.
And the worst part is I'll be like 45 minutes from the track.
Oh no, can't you duck off between races?
No, there's no races, mate.
Will the 2-stroke go there and back? Good.
Probably run out of fuel.
Yeah, fuck off.
I mean, duck off from racing to there.
No.
Unlikely.
Anyway, look, it's going to be a great weekend, and as Wayne said before, Ian and Rob will be down there doing some filming, and you might even get interviewed, Wayne.
Yeah.
If you can get past an outlet.
Good chance. Good, mate. I'm telling you,
if you make the grid, you get interviewed, all right?
I'm telling you, there might be a cheap HQ after this weekend if it doesn't. If anything happens, I'm telling you, the car hates me. But anyway.
You have been competing lately, though. Another segue, straight into the E-Series.
Oh, that's another thing that just. I am absolutely crap at that game.
It's not
E-Series.
a game, it's a simulation.
Sorry, the simulation
We
of
missed last week's show,
I-
and you were going to come on last week's show and tell us that.
I won a race though. I did win a race. And speaking of the simulation there, see how they're showing the oval. This is our fun weekend. Our fun weekend where nothing mattered, and we done the oval. That's me. Look at that pushing.
Yeah, that's the start of it.
Well, okay. So obviously, did I take some people out here?
Not sure about this one, but how?
Is that you at the front there?
Of course, it's me at the front there.
It was a random grid. It was a
Look at
random
this.
grid.
Look at
I was
this.
giving you a bit of a
Miles
touch-up.
just tried to push me down again. Dirty
Simon
driver.
Smith.
And then someone put me into the wall, and that's me going flying out in a minute. You'll see. I'm pretty sure. See, look, there you go. Bang. Oh, that was just dirty tactics. I don't know who took me out, but it was just me. That's me sliding.
That would be Ash Parker.
There would have been Ash in that one.
How good's he going in the game?
Yeah, I
Young
think
Ash.
he's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
Look, I think he took the seat from Darren early on. I don't think he's given it back. So, look, I love the graphics in this particular circuit, and they differ from one to the next sort of thing. But again, amazing to be able to get the guys out there, and that particular car was just spinning off. That's actually the flaggies.
Actually, just Brad Lee and
Brad
and Dave.
Yep.
They're the flaggies, and they come up. They live in Wollongong down at New South Wales. They come up and flaggy at Eastern Creek, which kudos to those guys. Spending their time. They're volunteers. They go up and help, and we need our flaggies. So
Yeah.
The good thing is, I'll tell you one thing. HQs, we try and do the best for our flaggies, and we offer them as much as we can when we do race. As a club, we try to make the flaggies as comfortable as anything when we race. And
Well, many times Dwayne's organised barbecues.
yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Yep, exactly. So
Because, again, we've always said this, or I always say it, if without those guys, we don't.
exactly
we
right. We
get
don't
to do what we
exactly.
love, so
100%, mate. We don't have flaggies. We
they
don't
are
race. So.
certainly very much appreciated.
Yeah.
And look, even with the guys that have been involved with the series, we've got Riccardo Benvenuti, who's long-serving photographer and been involved with the motorsport for as long as he has. It was great to see him on the show last time, which was awesome.
He was a great guest.
He's so knowledgeable, eh? I think
stats.
I'm actually thinking we should have a Benvenuti
segment.
because he's just, mate, he's got stats like you wouldn't believe. He's so knowledgeable, eh?
Geez, it'd be a priceless little thing.
Oh, boom. Ba-doom.
Thanks, Riccardo.
Hey.
We'll talk about that later, mate. But
It was a lot of fun, though. This E-Series has been so much fun. And the emotions of people, too.
Emotions.
Oh,
yeah, that's
let
an
me tell ya.
understatement.
Don't call it a game.
Absolute
Call it a
understatement.
game.
Absolute understatement. So, look, everyone's having a go, and we've got Paul Watkins running from the UK. So he's racing
Walker,
weekly.
yeah.
Walker
Senior. Yep.
So we've got flag marshals involved in there as well. We've got photographers. We've got such a variety from not only
we
in
got
our category.
Over 40 competitors. We're averaging 30-something cars every race meeting. Not everyone can race. Previous and drivers from HQs before are coming back and running in the E-Series. We get...
So you out in front, Naka?
Sure.
Who's in the Ned there?
Gators?
The Ned car.
Yeah,
No,
no, you're in front there. They just
how
swap.
good
Actually, no, the yellow one's the Simon Smith, but this particular car's the
Speed
Ned
Cafe car?
Whiskey livery.
Yes,
So-
I mean, how's Ned Whiskey? Is that looking like that'll look good on that wall here somewhere behind?
I'd
Ned
love
Whiskey?
to see it on that wall, but look, to be honest,
Kenny Wright likes it.
Yeah, Kenny Wright does like it. But no, look, they're a good motorsport orientated brand. They're new, they're Australian, they make some fantastic stuff. And to be able to get people in on the sport and continue the sponsorship that we've had and being able to get Command Digital on board, and we're still promoting who we need to and what we need to. It
is awesome.
great to be able to sort of give everyone a bit
So
of a plug.
just going to go back here for a second. But Wade was just talking about the support and everything from the flag marshals and what they do for the category and everyone. And Troy Stoltz, an old HQ member, has just read in. Healy spends most of the race weekend talking with the flag when he's parked up.
Here's where the dirt track of let me
Rallycross.
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 Well, it wasn't. I mean, it was Rallycross, but it wasn't cross really because it was just all dirt.
Well, yeah.
And unfortunately, you could only start so many in the only so many cars in the grid. So we had 3 repercharges.
Yep.
And then a final.
Which was all spare of the moment.
Oh, spare of the moment. I actually then after the final was sorted, there was a B grade final, and I won the B grade final. Just let that point that out. I did win a race. It was a final. I did win. Now the rules was there was no rules.
That's what you keep repeating.
Yeah, well, hang on a second. You know the old saying, use the chrome horn.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I did. Look, is that me out in front there? No,
No,
that wouldn't be me.
No, that'll be Scott Madden.
Yeah, Scotty Madden.
Or
Yeah,
Brent
well done.
Andreski.
And yeah,
Brandon Andreski, yeah.
but look, you know what? This E-Series, a
Are
credit
they
to.
flying or are they driving down? Do you know?
Sorry?
They're interested.
I'm not sure, mate.
I know Mark's driving in the truck, but
And
are
I
the
think
other guys?
Matt said he's driving down.
Yeah, okay.
So
I'm not sure.
Jason's flying down tomorrow. So apparently Chris is working on his car and getting
He's
everything
got the
prepped
life
for him.
that
So, professional racing driver, PRD.
Arrive and drive.
Flying in.
Thanks, brother.
Absolutely, absolutely. I like that one.
Leighton's a bit upset because I took him out for winning. How's Kenny Wright? Kenny Wright had it one coming into the last corner, and I just drilled him.
Did you?
Yeah, I drilled him.
Did you admit that?
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
drilled. Mate,
Have
hang
you
on.
seen the replay?
Yes, hang on. The rules were there was no rules.
Yeah, but you know what?
No.
You know when you are
I
setting people-
played the game to the rules.
Can you see anyone else turning people around just yet? Violently?
Look, hang on a second.
Nastily?
What happened there? That was not me. That was Leighton.
No,
that was got taken out by Matty Reid first.
No, that was Kenny.
Is this? Hang on. Look.
That's
Here's
Kenny
Healy.
having a spin.
Here's Healy.
Here's Healy.
Bang.
Oh,
Love
really?
it. Get out of the way.
Oh.
Get out of the way.
So what
He
we
gets
got?
through.
Matty Reid,
Look, took 3
Leighton.
cars
Now
out.
you got Brett
How
in there
good's
as
that?
well.
And what are they
Oh, look at
so
that.
you've got-
Brad, who else is in there?
You've got the length
Hang
of
on,
there
hang
you
on.
go.
Have a go at Leighton's
Look at the
late
crowd.
shot. Oh, look at this.
How many
Mate,
cars?
How far out
How many
front?
cars in that corner? 4? Did you take out?
Look,
3?
Does
4?
it matter? It only counts on that I'm the car that's out in front. Right, so that's all that counts. So watch this. I think I spin here, and then Leighton. I think Leighton was coming hard, and I think he tried to take me out. He was doing his best he could, but yeah,
He was
amateurs.
cross. He said-
Amateur. Look there, I took him out again. Yes, he got him away. Took him out again. You know, I mean.
Leighton says, I was cross, Healy, due to you taking his cross.
So Leighton's in
Watch this.
second.
Watch this. He was mate, he was doing his best. He went around me, and then I took him out. And ready, watch this. But I could see him coming in the rear vision mirror. Yeah, look, he's full noise coming down here, and I hit that brake. So I was going to turn, hit
he's
the brake,
missed his
look,
brake
and he went
marker.
straight past me. See you later. Hey, and this is it. This is Kenny. Poor Kenny tags me there, helps me out actually, and Kenny gets away. Kenny gets away.
That's who you take
Hang
it
on,
back
this
to.
is
This is the last corner, last lap. Coming up the
this
checker
is
flag. mate.
Kenny's rear bumper view.
Look how far back, and I just look at this. How good a driving's this? All right, bang! Get out of the way. Get out of the way. I'm here to win.
Wayne. Where would you see that? And where would you see that? Anywhere else?
Demolition Derby.
It was a bit of a stress relief. The idea was just to lighten it up a little bit. We've been so intense with our racing, and to bring something like that on board and have a bit of fun with it. And
that question.
Unofficial, completely unofficial. No winners. Everyone's a winner.
Can I add to that question? What's the dumbest thing you've done in racing? Had that.
You taking Kenny out?
Yeah, I took them all out.
Or Lauren?
Oh, I took the whole lot out. Mate, let me tell you, that car was on fire, and yes, I took my first win.
You did. Let's get it. Let's get one happening for real. But look, it's.
But yeah, like you said,
we all enjoyed it, and we've got a few more
fun.
rounds to go. So we've got
Michael Howlett. Michael Howlett. Nothing to see there.
Yeah, no.
Good on you, Mick. That's the way. Nothing to
And
see.
Mick's been great helping us out too. He's been doing all the footy tree plays and final edits and things like that. So
Yeah,
he's been doing a good job with that as well. So appreciate that very much. But we've started the endurance portion of the championship as it stands. So we've got an overall championship that's
We don't
still
have the
underway.
points at the moment. We apologise for that. We can't put them up this week, but next show we'll have that, and we'll give you the rundown of that. So
They do.
I apologise for
that. So we've had one enduro. We've got a second enduro coming up, which is Phillip Island. It will not be delayed no matter what the Victorians' situation is at the moment. We're definitely racing. That's the one benefit of the E-Series. We will not be delayed. And then final coming up for Bathurst. So we're looking forward to that as well. So
Kenny, right. I'll wave to you on lap 2 of the 4 hour when you're out of the car, hanging off pit wall. You won't have a 4 hour.
Oh, that'll stir
Yes,
the
they
pot.
will.
Oh,
I hope so.
Yeah, it's far enough away.
mate, this is probably, I'll be honest, I've been to the 4 hour a couple of times. It's probably one of my, the favourite event at the moment that I've raced at.
Yeah, I love it.
Looking forward
I
to
do
it.
love it.
Yeah.
Haven't done.
Although, don't get me wrong, the Bend, the Nationals last year at the Bend was pretty damn good too. But the 4 hour itself,
We didn't even
the
race
event-
that, and it was a good event.
Yeah, wasn't it?
So yeah, that would be great to go to. But
Yep.
the 4 hours, I think it's pretty special. It's got a
it's
bit long,
good.
it's getting a fairly long history these days too, which is good. And
Mate, I've just seen Luke Harrison's just jumped on board watching, and you know if him and his brother get racing down there, the 4 hour. Sean, I think is
Leighton.
done it with Leighton, but yeah, mate, the 4 hour. Mate, no matter what happens, come rain, hail, or storm, or COVID-19, I hope that keeps bloody going.
Can you imagine how big it'll be if it's well? Look,
it's a
my
chance it
my
might be their
my
first.
bucket list for this year sort of turned from this into maybe.
Well, put it this way: if there's one event you want to do
Yeah.
out of everything, that I think is probably the most beneficial for everybody around South Wales, Queensland, South Australia, Western Australia, all coming together, have a race
This year.
and a big quality race where you get a lot of track time. The 4 hour, you can't beat it.
Yeah.
Can't beat it. So I hope that Ray Jardine and all the boys down in Victoria, they get through this. If there's any
they
support,
will get through it. It's no doubt they'll get
yeah,
through it. But
and get
with
the
the
4 hour
current
happening.
situation down there with their racing, there's a good chance that could even be one of their first race meetings back. So,
Yeah, I was
and
actually.
to have that, and also to have, I think you're going to get a massive influx from other states.
Yep.
Yep.
I think it could be one of their bigger years, if not.
oh, wouldn't it? How
was
good?
talking
Well,
to
look,
Ray
the
last
goal
night.
was last
Yeah.
year. How many cars was there last year? I think we got 31 cars.
They were trying for 40, weren't they? this year?
We want 40 plus cars.
Yeah.
That's the goal. You want 40 plus cars. Now, how good would it be if you got 50 cars there? That means there's 100 drivers. Because
There you
it's a co-driver event. A 50 car. That would be the goal. 50 cars there in the 4 hour, mate. That would be brilliant.
Radio has just said that there are some killer driver combos planned for this year, Hollywood.
There you go. So.
And Troy Stoltz is in Hollywood first place at the Dirty Bird. You know what that is, don't you?
Yeah.
The big guys. Do not take the Queenslanders there.
No.
They
I
won't
don't know
be
what
there.
you're talking about.
They won't be there on Sunday.
Yeah. Actually, what did he say before? The reason why I get on so good with the flaggies is because I spend so much time on the infield with park car. Bastards.
Lovely.
Bastards.
So Victoria's next round is August.
Due for August, but I don't think that's going to
the
happen.
potential. You've got Queensland's next one at being end of August, was it? Or September? Could even be further
I
away.
think that's August as well.
August as well. So hopefully they'll be back up and running with that.
You need to check the HQXtra calendar.
I have actually had a look at it. I've just forgotten off the top of my head. But no, I have been looking at the dates and trying to get what information we can around as to where people are at and what the states are doing. But yeah, I was talking to Ray last night. We're talking to Sue Ashland and Toffley and
Toffley?
Toffley, Andrew Toffley.
Well, the Queenslanders have got another special event which we're going to attend this year too, which is their 1 hour event. So that's
Well,
is that going to happen?
Sorry, I was talking to Brad Shaw about that.
With the way
I'm just not kept in the loop again.
Sorry, mate.
Actually, I actually just asked Ian about. We were talking about that before the show started, and Ian said he was speaking to Brad
last night. Yeah, so their meetings look like they're limited at QR in particular anyway, at 1 day meetings. So they're obviously splitting the classes over 2 days.
Let's do 1 hour in 1 day.
Maybe.
Easily.
Well, we've done it.
Easily.
We've done it at Eastern Creek.
Oh, you might have to help.
We've done it at Eastern Creek.
Throw it out there. I don't want to miss out either.
Oh,
I reckon
no, hell
it'd be awesome to be able to go to. So
no.
see what their dates do anyway.
Next possible race, Victoria, will be end of September at the Island.
End of September. Wow.
There you go. Thank you, Ray, for
That'll be
being
coming up.
Is that
on the ball.
is that offer, Ray, for the free entry still open for that event?
Well,
Yeah, well,
Just putting it out there. Who knows?
don't know. Well,
Things have changed.
no,
So
well, I do know that they had a few sponsors lined up, but because of what was happening,
yeah. No, that's fair enough.
I don't know what's going on there, but
I think anyone's interested to participate.
I haven't raced the Island. It's one event they wouldn't mind doing. It's a very good, big,
Flat
fast track.
Sounds awesome. It
I've
really
been there
does.
filming a few times and been there, but wow, just looks amazing, that Phillip Island too. But the 4 hour, mate, I just making sure that I do. Yeah.
are you going to be right for the 4 hour?
Yeah. I've
Who's jumping in with you?
I've got a coach rider
Stewie-
that's sort of giving me a bit of a nudge. And
Stewie Spry?
Yeah.
Can you make sure you check the clutch?
He's locked in. No.
Hell no.
Got another Stewie Clay. Stewie Spry clutch story if you want one.
Yeah, please.
Stewie's going to love this.
Well, he's not like, he doesn't watch any.
Oh, you're right. He's like Baxter.
Ian was kind enough to lend me his car for the last round, or the first round at Wakefield Park this year, and it was another one of those last week, mad dashes to get it finished, and we got everything done, put it on the ground, and went for first gear.
You forgot to put a spacer plate in.
No,
Oh,
he did. He put everything in.
what did he put?
I tried to adjust to get done everything. I said, Stu, you put the clutch on. He goes, I did. I said, is it round the right way? He goes, I've never not had it round the right way. I said, okay. I said,
Also in the wrong way.
it was in the wrong way.
And I'm the one that does all those stupid things, and he's the one that fixes it. So yeah, I think
He was devastated. He was very upset.
He was quite embarrassed by it, but that was a big
Lucky he
week.
doesn't watch the show.
Big. Yeah, I'm sure.
We love you, buddy.
I'm
We
sure
really love
Pilko will
you.
pass that on, or someone else will let him know about that. But no,
We do love you, mate.
he'll get that.
Absolutely.
We've all been there. Look, I remember karting days, and my brother came along because he didn't race as much. My dad and I were always racing together, and it was great. And my brother is a motorsport fanatic, but just not a diehard as much of a degree as I am. Yeah. And I thought, yeah, look, we'll set him up, we'll take him down, and we'll have some fun down at Goulburn, which was our home track at the time, Wakefield Park there. And yeah, sent him out one session. Yep, everything's right. Off you go. Yep, wheel fell off. Came back in. Gee, sorry about that. That's my bad. Everyone roasted me over it. That was a stupid thing to do. It'd never happen again.
Next one out.
Went out the next time.
Same thing. You didn't want him to come racing, did you? This is my dad's thing, mate. What are you doing here?
So yeah, it's
Clinton Green's watching. Welcome to the show, Clint. Actually, Jardine said, let's wait and see if it goes ahead. A historic Sandown is planned for 6th and 8th of November, and then the 4 hour. So, you know, we might... Everything goes to plan, and hopefully we'll do some late racing. Geez, I'll tell you what, it's going to be hard to jam everything in, though. I mean, obviously
Yeah,
every state will be probably trying to get their own racing in, so there probably won't be much interstate interaction there, but you never know. Yeah,
you might not.
You might be right.
and to Clinton Green and his brother Pete.
Talking about Clinton Green.
Yeah. The other day they had a horse that got up
They did.
over at Gosford.
Was it
150
to 1?
Thanks for the heads up there.
Yeah, Thanks for that.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't expect it either. Not
Congratulations to those guys. They're kicking goals. And get on the GBR race site, the Green Brothers Racing. They got some good horses up there for syndication if you want to get involved.
A classic one that Clint's only maybe just tuned in, but I remember him at Eastern Creek at one stage. Mad Dashy, he always had terrible luck. Drove from his pits out to the outgrid, right, gate, we're about to go, fantastic, out he goes, shot out, and there was this trail of oil. We didn't know where it was coming from, and then it stopped at the grid, and then it went out again. He'd checked the diff oil and then forgot to put the plug in. And it just dripped all the way out, and he had to pull over on the side of it.
Like I said, there is plenty of stories out there, and we might do this again because I'm sure people are going to think about one during the week. Oh, I should have.
Let us know. I was just about to say, if people can let us know, just post something up. Send us a message.
Please
or
let us know
drop
what the
email.
dumbest thing is. Just because the show is, and we're just about to wrap everything up. Mate, look, please let us know. Get on our Facebook page, get on our website, let us know the dumbest thing. Throw some pictures up there. There's so much, we can talk about. Have some fun and share your funny moments, because that's what it's about. It's about enjoying it. Racing is what we do to enjoy. We
like to talk about HQs, but we also like to laugh, as you can probably maybe work out. But,
and look, not everyone gets to see it live,
that's right.
and that's an opportunity as well. So if someone's seeing it later on, then absolutely drop us a line. Clint Green's reply was one of many DNFs, mate. So
he was in Hollywood's category. The poor bugger. He did have a lot of luck.
Many cars.
Great, fantastic.
Lovely
honestly,
guy.
He's a gentleman. I love him to death.
I felt bad when I parked the car at Oran Park right in the middle of the track.
Yeah, Sutton.
And he was 3 behind. And it wasn't his fault, The one car went to the right, one car went to the left.
He went straight.
And he just, poor Clint, just didn't see me, bang, and turned my car in a hatch. We done a cut and shut that night. We pulled his car. We tried. A poor kid. He had a lot of bad luck. He can race. He could race, and he just had a lot of luck. That car hated him too, I suppose.
Those cars.
Those cars
hated
him.
It did.
Yeah, well.
Anyway,
The Green family was...
the end of our show. We need to thank our fantastic sponsors again.
Absolutely.
Again, as we always say, without these guys, none of this happens, and it is so very much appreciated. So to CEO International, Harvey's Towing, Osborne's Transport, thank you very much. And Ian.
Assets and Kerways, of course, and Ready Strip. Peter Green, he's on our Hall of Fame list there too. So last time I checked, so that's another
Junior.
one to chalk
Peter
it up.
Dane.
Peter Dane. Sorry, Peter Dane, yep. And Hands On First Aid and Command Digital. Without this support that you guys throw behind us, we're very honoured and privileged to have you guys throw that weight behind us. And to all our friends, family and supporters out there, please like, share, get the word around. HQs are back racing this weekend, and we can't wait to bring you some more highlights of over the weekend and what's happening in your state. So any information you can pass on, anything you would like to know, please send us a message, jump on our website. Ian's looking after that, takes care of that. Don't forget our E-Series also gets televised on, is it this Friday night?
It'll be Friday week actually.
Friday week.
Enduros,
so we've got an Enduro Friday week coming on TV. We start our Enduros Phillip Island E-Series. If you want to know any information about joining the E-Series racing, let us know, because it's coming to an end, but we will start another season in that as well. So again, gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Thank you, mates, for that massive effort. Enjoy your weekend with your family riding. Stay safe, ride safe, do it well.
And to all you guys competing, I hope you actually have a really good weekend. And to the Queenslanders, Wakefield Park's a great track. It's a driver's track. I'm really sure you're going to enjoy it. So
absolutely.
Make sure you make it to the Astor, at least to the Astor. Don't go to Flamingos, but go to the Astor.
Well supported. It'll be very well supported.
Yeah. And there is a little, just quickly, one more thing. Troy Stoltz says, the dumbest thing I ever did was go to Flamingos and racing a couple of hours later.
Mate, let me tell you, it's
I don't know. I wasn't there.
Points top 10, Michael Howlett. There we go. We can give you a quick rundown on the top 10. Yeah, Michael Howlett, Joel Heinrich, Jason Mole, Brandon Madden, Kenny Wright, Simon Thomas, Scott Andreski, Chris Mole, and Matty Reid round out the top 10 in the E-Series for the championship.
In the Enduro Series, you've got Michael Howlett again, Jason Mole, Brandon Madden, Brett Osborne, Chris Mole, Simon Thomas, Scott Andreski, Matty Reid, and rounding out with Joel Heinrich. So,
and Trevor Penny watching from, I believe, the States.
Back from his fishing trip.
Back from
Alaska.
How good's that, Kenny? Trevor, I bought a nice boat, mate. When you're in Australia, I'll take you out. And when you get back,
Won't be for a while.
Well, yeah, well, obviously it won't be for. I said, but when he gets back. But
Absolutely.
fishing's been one of my dreams. As you all know, I bought a boat a couple of weeks ago, and
Oh, you hooked now.
yeah, well, no, but look, I've been since I was 14 years old. I bought trader boat, and I've always wanted a nice big boat to go marlin fishing. Look, I've even got a tattoo of a marlin on here, so it's been my dream and my passion. So I finally got that, thanks to my beautiful wife and family.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
It's a very good
Appreciate that.
And good luck on the weekend.
Cheers, mate. I'll hopefully see you down there on Sunday to
We'll be there.
get some clips and stuff. But
Have a chat to who's there and look forward to trying to get down there.
Rob will be there as well, so say good
Yep.
day to the guys and be nice to them. And
Be Mike at all.
And like I said, if there's anything we can help, let us know. Please like and share our page. And again, thank you, Ian, for making that trip down for the show again.
Good
Great
week.
stuff. Rob behind the scenes there, Rob, our executive producer, and Jeffro, our co-producer at the back there. We're getting kicking goals. HQXtra's going places, so stay on board because we'd love to tow you along on the ride. So
keep you entertained.
keep you entertained, yeah. And as we like to say, boys,
If it ain't pinging.
Keep it singing.
see you next time.